all gone. It's all gone. So that's in a good spot. And we will put this off to the side. Move on to number 2. You really don't need a bunch of glue. It's human nature to want to just pile it on there, but trust me, it will not be better if you put a ton of glue on there. Just a little bit, and even that's probably too much. You figure 4 sides with that much glue and that much depth is a lot of holding strength. And the more squeeze out you have, the more tricky it can be to clean it up. That's what you want, that nice click. You did pretty good there. Just a little bit of squeeze out right there. So again, we're going to take that razor blade, clean it up. Oh, that one's pretty. That one is pretty. So now we're going to make sure the bottom is cleaned up. That's a nice tight fit. That's what you're looking for. So again, we'll set this off to the side. Move on to the last one. Tiger wood. Kapow! See how I did that? And again, a little dab will do ya. Especially since this is much skinnier piece. I don't like this glue bottle as much. It's harder to control where it's going. Kind of like a caulking, fill in those corners. And the reason you fill in those corners there is as that wood sets in that that gap, that little rabbet, that shelf, it'll splay it out from the corner out to the outside. Again, we did pretty good. A little bit of squeeze out. So I'll show you how we use the razor blade. I want it to be a clean razor blade if you don't want to introduce old glue to it. But you take that corner and wipe it out. And you go at it with a nice wet paper towel That's why I use Type Bond 2. I say this a lot, but Type Bond 2 is so versatile. It's very good hold strength. It gives you a decent open time in terms of workability. But being able to clean it up with water, God, it's such an advantage. And since this is a little lighter tap, I'm going to clamp this one. Where the other ones you could hear them click in to place, which means it's almost a friction fit. So that wood's basically holding it in there like a clip. This one's not as tight. So I am going to clamp this one. So we have that. We're going to now cut that bad boy to size. I'm excited to see what it looks like. This new display stand that I made. Always wear protection. So the one thing I did do, I left the bottom of it right here, completely no overhang. So I can use this as a reference to square everything up essentially. So like, for instance, cut this to 23 inches. And I can put that flat side up against my fence to make sure that that side and this side will be parallel. And then we'll do a similar trick on the other sides. There's some nails we got to clip. So don't want to scratch up my saw. It's easier to get them out now. Yeah. Hey, Tom. Thank you. I appreciate it. Right now, I'm just clipping these nails that didn't go all the way through. Let's try a different side. These ones are a little better. That didn't work. Get the good old-fashioned file. Obviously, wood shouldn't sound like that, which means we're hitting metal. A little better. Two more here. Okay, sometimes a good file is just the perfect tool. I don't use files a ton, but when I do, I'm always happy to have a good one. Now we cut it. Alright, and I wonder I can use my crosscut sled to do the rest. Don't know if it's going to be big enough. Come on. Oh. No. Okay. It's okay. What's up, Naked Maple? About maxing this bad boy out, but I think we're good. makes sense in the name. I feel like I've been saying that a lot. So now I just need to, this is square. I need to finish this cut. You can see it's just slightly right there. So we handsaw. We're going to power tools. It's 2025, right? Just cut this damn thing. Who are we kidding? All right. Bingo, bango. $2026, you're right. God, look at me, living in the past. Oh, wrong measurement. $22. So I'm leaving you guys hanging. Always wait till it's done spinning. Come on, B. I will never find that piece again. Anyways, so now it's all cleaned up. Look at that MF and pallet wall. I actually played Division I baseball in college, believe it or not. I was a pitcher. Voila. Do you not have a place to put your tape measure? I have your solution. Are you wondering where your glue bottle goes? Now you're not. Have you ever thought, I really need a place for my spray bottle? Not anymore. How about your tape? There you go. Did you say I have a dirty old napkin I don't know what to do with, put it on a shelf. Brought to you by Native Timber Studios. It would. I agree. I'm with Hannah. Yeah, I think that would be cool. And then if you like put it up on a wall, maybe even have like a piece of string hanging down with one of those like basket plants. I'm stoked with it. This is exactly what I had in my head when I was thinking about it. So I think it's neato. Don't really know how the hell I'm going to finish it. Guess I could use like a Danish oil or something. Or something. Let's see. Do I go dark like a walnut? Or do I go with like a wood finish? Thank you, Brad. Appreciate it, man. Oil-based finish and just basically paint the shit on. I don't know. I think I'm going to wait to finish it until I'm either about done with my show or till tomorrow, because this stuff is potent and I don't want to like smoke myself out. But I think I'm going to do something like that. Probably just put like a one coat of stain on. Yeah, I think so too, man. I'm stoked with it. Like I said, I didn't really know what to expect, but I think it's cool. If it doesn't sell shit, I'll keep it. I'll hang it on my wall. Cool, cool. About that. And it has been 37 minutes, so I would say about 30 minutes since I glued those boxes. I think we're good. To mess with them, not to like really fuck with them, but to mess with them. What do you guys think? So this is lace wood. Nice box. Real nice box. Nice tiger wood on the inside. Look at how chatoyant it is. All right, so this was originally, do a little chest rub. Hear that click? Ain't no wobble or wiggle on that bad boy. That's what you want. Anyways, that was going to be the lid for it. That box right there. However, I have this piece of sapele. I think this is the side. Look at that. Kablam. That I was thinking about using for the top. Still cutting it to that shape, but what do you think? Do you think that's the move? Or no? Yes? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I like the extra piece to cut down, but this one, I think this is, I'm going to try it and see what happens. Just because I think these would look so nice together. So math. So I'm going to sand this quick to make sure everything's all flat and good. And then we will route it. That'll be good for now. That's dead straight. So the key, even though the goal when you glue two pieces of wood together is to make it so you can't ever see that they're glued together. And I think we did a pretty good job. That's as good as I could get. However, either way, you also want to make sure that the center where you glued them together is the center line of the box. So in order to do that, we're going to get the center line of this. This said box top. So we are 4 32s. One sec, my eyeballs ain't what they used to be. And go, okay, 4 and 14 30 seconds. So that's 2 and 7 30 seconds. I know, bro. These are tiny numbers, dude. So 2 and 7. Now, I actually think I have very good eyes, believe it or not. That's like the one thing I am proud of. Actually, that's a question for you guys. Out of your 5 senses, what's your best sense? Give me that. Mine, I honestly think, is sight, even though I just said I can't see. I do have very good eyes. What would you say is your best sense? Smell? That's a good one, though, LK. Are you a foodie, LK? Like someone who appreciates, like... Yeah, that's true. I guess it could be bad if you're like on an airplane. Are you a foodie, LK? I feel like having good sense would make you a good foodie. Because even though you eat food, obviously, I feel like smelling it is a big facet. Yeah, I mean, I'm not either. My brother and sister-in-law are big foodies. What about the rest of you? What's your best sense? I feel like whatever your best sense is, like out of your 5 senses, really dictates a lot of your personality, I feel like. Maybe not your personality, but your life. So I mark the center. And now we are going to use the old tape trick. So you take some touch. Ooh, that's a good one. Mine's not touch, definitely. Even though I work with my hands, it's part of how I make a living. It's definitely not touch. I don't think I have bad touch, but it's definitely not. I wouldn't even say it's my top two. I don't even know what my second one would be. I would say my worst might be taste. That might be my worst scent. I feel like taste would be a good one to have, though. I have a buddy who's actually a sommelier, one of those wine taster people. He's got crazy taste buds. He's one of those dudes you can like drink one sip of wine and tell you what year it's from, what region or what country it's from, what region of what country, what grape was used. Say, dude, I don't even like wine, let alone give a shit where it's from. It's crazy. It is. It's so impressive though when people can do that. But like, wine tastes like wine to me. Like, you guys are gonna laugh, but my beer of choice is Miller Lite. I love me some Miller Lite. Hey, Chrissy Lynn. Change the muscles? What do you mean? Hey, Chrissy Lynn, so I saw your message. So you're looking for almost like a... Oh, I know, dude, this thing is tough. Like trays that slide out, right? Almost like a science lab where they keep specimen. Happy New Year to you as well. That's kind of what you're looking for, right? For Riley? So we're going to glue the tape on this side. Then we're going to spray the accelerator on this side. And when I set these together, I'm going to line up the middle line with that middle line and push, and that accelerator is going to instantly cure that super glue. So I think, have you looked online? Because I think your best bet, Chrissy Lynn, for something like that is going to be to buy something. Have you found anything? Or not the right size? Because so something like that would be very expensive to make. What I would look for, what are they called? They're old. It's called a printing. I think a printing cabinet, I believe. Gotcha. Yeah, I would look for a printing cabinet. And what it is, it's a bunch of little drawers about like this. Probably perfect for a perky box. And it was what they used to use for a printing press. They kept all the different dies in each drawer. And even if you find one that's too big, Chrissy Lynn, send me a picture of it. And I will let you know if we could retrofit it to be narrow enough. Because the thing that makes something like that so expensive is me or whoever makes it is making so many little boxes that need to fit into a precise hole. And that's tricky and takes a ton of time. So it's less about material costs and more about time. It would take so much time for anyone to do that, even like someone who's really good with cabinets. to do that. So I would say look for, I think it's a printing drawer or something like that. I would say find a cabinet maker to do it. I would have to charge you over $1,000 easy, just because I'm not that great at it, so it would take me forever. So I would say I wouldn't even be your best person for it. I'll show you what I did just make though. It's not the same thing. I don't know if this is, it's not a drawer, but I'm making this for rock people. It's like a little pallet wall kind of deal. That might be a card catalog, but then you can put stuff all over it. Like that. So it's not like great for like a ton of stuff, but it's good for little things, and it doesn't take up a ton of space because you can use your wall space. How many perky boxes does she have, Chrissy Lynn? Because have you looked at it just a display case, like a glass display cabinet? Printer tray. Yeah, that's it. Okay. It's a bunch of little drawers, essentially. So 18-inch, right? Let me show you mine. Do a quick field trip, guys. This is my office that I'm building. So here's mine. Okay, so I think this is on Amazon. I think the Brodor, Brodor, and this is the corner cabinet one. I believe they make a 12-inch one that can go next to it, so you can have like one here and one there, and it's under $200, and they're awesome. I built it myself. It's awesome quality. Like you saw when I walked up, the lights turned on. It has different light features, and they hold a ton. So it would be like half of one of these essentially. But it's awesome. I'm 6 foot tall, and it comes to like my nose. Here's my office. But yeah, I would say look at the Brodor. I'm pretty sure, Chrissy, that they're 12. They have a 12-inch one. Yeah, or Facebook Marketplace. But and I would say, like, when I was looking, I was going to build a whole built-in display cabinet and do it all myself. And then I realized how many awesome already pre-made options there are. And I couldn't even buy the materials for something like that for under $200. That was like $180. So there's a ton of pre-made options. The one with lights are really good, but they have ones without lights. And I think you could get a really, really nice one for a lot cheaper than having one custom made, unless you find one like on Facebook or something like that. Thank you, Stay Home. I appreciate it. I'm excited to finish it. I work on it for a couple of weeks and then I stop. And I work on it for a couple of weeks and I stop. Really, I just need to do trim and the steps and I'm done. I haven't. But yeah, look at Amazon. Look at the Brodor. I think it's Brodor or something like that. But Google that. I can personally speak on them. They're awesome quality. It came fast. It was easy to assemble. You two could do it in an hour or two, easy. And I absolutely love mine. I'm going to get two of the ones that go on the side of the corner one eventually as well. And like I said, I'm pretty sure they're 12-inch. So definitely look at those. So we have this glued to this. I'm doing it because I'm going to template route this. So what that means is I'm going to cut this exact shape because I know this shape fits. So I'm going to cut this exact shape onto this, and then this should fit. So before we do that, we're going to trim it down to size a little more so that the router doesn't have to do as much work. was throwing them into your box. So now there's a bearing on this bit. And that bearing here is going to ride on the piece that I want to use as my template. So it'll ride on this and it'll cut even with that bearing. So as that bearing rides along the surface, it'll cut this perfect shape out. It's called a template routing bit. If you are considering woodworking, having a good router table, and template bit is going to make you look 1,000 times better overnight. To the point of where I spent probably $600-700 for that setup, and I never change the bit unless it's a new template bit. I just always have it set up to do template routes. So I spent that much just to have that basically accessory ready at all times because it's that useful in the shop. And you don't need to spend that much to get into one. Because I use it a fair amount, I did. And now we're going to pry it off. And pray we didn't screw it up. Pretty darn good. Fuck. Got it. I did get a little happy with the table saw though, so we're gonna have to clean that out. So we'll use some of this tape. So we're going to tape kind of like a dam. So we dammed it off. Now we're going to fill it with this glue. Kobe. Brick. Who? Spray. And we wait. And wait. And wait. And wait. Spray it again. Hannah, what's your best sense? Out of your 5 senses, what do you think is your best? Whoa, hearing, that's a good one. Especially as a mom, that's a good one. Dude, hearing's probably my second. I think taste is my lowest on the list. And I think hearing is probably right above that. But I think it's more so selective hearing than hearing in general. But I think that's a lot of husbands. It's not that we don't hear you. I know exactly what you're saying. Moms do. It is. It's just, I heard you. And I'm not answering on purpose. Yeah. Or we're thinking like, dude, I know when you don't unload the fucking dishwasher, just give me a second, I'm cooking, or like something. So, did you hear me? Yeah. Right now we're just building up layers. Does he use that to his advantage sometimes? I mean, it sucks that he has hearing aids, but I imagine he can use it as like, oh, I didn't hear you. I would be using that all the time. Yeah, I would do the same thing. Hey, play the hand you're dealt, you know? I love my wife to death, don't get me wrong. My wife does the thing where she says 5 things, and like, say I need to do 3 or 4 different things. So like rattle them off one after one after one after one. And in my mind, I hear number 1. Like, all right, unload the dishes. I can do that. I start unloading them. So you didn't take out the trash. I literally just told you to take out the trash. So, oh, well, I did the dishes. You know, so it's like, just give me one thing at a time. So it got to the point where it's like, if you want anything done, just make a list. Write it down, throw it on the kitchen counter, and it'll be done. think we're getting there. Now I'm going to sand all this off. Looks junky now, but I promise it will look better. Let's go sand it. Yeah, exactly. Yep, that's what we're going for, is a tight fit. Yeah, dude, I think this was the move. One, the color looks really good together, but then check this out. Dude, are you kidding me? Yeah. I love mahogany. Heard. Clean up real nice. Cool. Very sensual. This one is nice. I like the foot on this one. I did it again. It's a tight fit. Yeah, is he with you? Oh. What's his name? Spencer. What's up, Spencer? Let me show you what I got, brother. So, did you see that one I just showed you? So this is, let me spray this one again. This is mahogany top, or sapele, which is a African mahogany. So it's got that really nice figured top. And then this is lace wood. It looks really cool. That pattern is gnarly. And then the bottom is tiger wood. So you have a trifecta of exotics here. And we'll probably do a handle similar to this. Oh, what's up, Jeffers? We'll probably do a handle similar to this with like a curly maple, which it doesn't look like much, but once you sand it and finish it, you can see how it pops. It's got that curl in it. And I think that contrast could be nice. I could even maybe actually do a mahogany handle on this. Not specifically, but I think this could be a watch box. I do hear you're a watch collector. Do me a favor. I believe they come with, yeah, I could do a mahogany handle on this for sure. They come with like pillows, right, Spencer? The watches go around pillows and go in the box. Can you or have Hannah send me how big those pillows are? And then I could do one specifically for that. It's just a dimensional thing. Yeah, absolutely. And then let me know when you're back. Good. It will. Yeah, so like the inside of these, they're all slightly different, but they're mostly the same. 7 inches by 4 inches. It's like 4 1/8, but 7 by 4. Hey, that's what I'm looking for here, Hannah. That's the reaction I want. I want people coming here with the energy. Yeah, I got a nice sapele I could put on the handle. Just Naruto ran. That's hilarious. Okay. I know, men love boxes, man. Do you know the dimensions? I can't look at pictures in the middle of a show, unfortunately. So we have that one. Call this one the lacewood. Then we have, this is what is called Shedwa, also from South America. 3 long. Okay. So dude, you can fit, so this is 4 inches. So you can easily fit them in here and have space. You have a 1/2 inch on either side. Yeah, so that would give you a 1/2 inch on either side. And if they're 2 inches wide, because they're 1 7/8 inches thick, I could, but I couldn't do it with any of these. I would need to add dividers before I assemble it. Because I need to like carve them out. So I think probably, yeah, you fit 4 in here. Yeah, absolutely, man. Shoot me a message. And then just in terms of like the woods, this is Shedwell, a very hard chatoyant wood with some curly maple. I'm running out of alcohol. But that's the color of what it'll look like. Can you do, what do you mean a pinwheel insert? I'm not sure what you mean. Then we have maple. And honestly, Spencer, it might be better to do something like this. So this is maple, nice curly maple. And that will really pop when you put finish on it. Nice walnut top, walnut bottom. And then this is flocking. I don't know if the light is that coming through? There we go. You can see it's like velvety. So this is soft. So that adds, this is essentially a jewelry box, whereas the other ones would be like a keepsake box. Yeah, it adds like for jewelry, especially when I make my wife jewelry boxes. Plus sign. Oh, yeah, I've done that. So that's maple. And then I have, this one. Tiger wood. Super nice. Very smooth wood. Doesn't have much smell to it. But very chatoyant as well. Very traditional look. I think that my favorite is the mahogany. So I need to get some more mahogany. Yeah, I need to get some more mahogany. But this is insane. Like it looks okay like this, but once you add finish to it, that's when it really comes alive. And you get that crazy. And mahogany just, holy shit, it smells so good. Yeah, so like I said, my personal desk in my own office upstairs is about a 6-7 foot slab of this type of mahogany with black epoxy. It's gorgeous. I love it. Feels great. It's super stable, so it doesn't move much. It's just, it feels so elegant. It honestly, like Stay Home was saying, it feels seductive. It's just, it gets you with all your senses. So that's what I have in the works now. But yeah, shoot me a message, Spencer, and we'll work something. I want to make, I can only make square boxes. These are 4x4s. I want to make this size. I like the rectangle. I think this is, and this seems to be like 8x5 is a perfect size for whatever you want to do. I've made bigger. Typically, my bigger boxes that are like cigar box style are about like this. I sell for like $250 because they're just bigger. Whereas these I'm selling for $50. If they have the flocking, they're $60. So it's just way more affordable, as opposed to like I think $275 is what I have the listing at. So I'm going to finish sanding these. I'm not going to sand these on stream, but we'll have another batch coming up in the next day or so. I'll be ready to start selling these again. We have lids and bottoms for all of these. I need to get some lids for the maple. And then we'll be ready to rock and roll. So we have 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 6, I have 8, 9 more that'll be ready to go. I sold all of them except for this one that were done. I think I sold 4 or 5 of them so far. And I've been having fun with them. They're good. Like I said, it's good to practice these skills. I haven't made a box in a little while. It's been almost a year since I made like a quality box. So just like working on miter joints, and doing these rabbets and cutting custom lids, it's just good practice for skills that you use in a lot of other pieces. So I do think I want to make a larger box out of that mahogany, like a cigar box for me. And when I do that, I'll probably try to make one or two to sell. Those larger ones are usually around $200, $250. But it's like 4 of these, like this, by this, and they're cool. I've done really cool dyed maple tops on some of them. Spencer, if you're into like getting crazy, I don't know what your vibe is. If you like crazy colors, we could definitely do crazy colors for sure. I do dyed maple. That is one of my favorites to do. So you let me know. Because here at Native Timber Studios, we give you the power to be your own boss. Cool. Yeah, I think probably... Dude, I was thinking about that, LK. You mean like rabbit, so it sits over top? Yeah, mahogany is just beautiful, man. I was, oddly enough, last night, 2 nights ago when I was going to bed, that's what I went to bed thinking about. Is I wonder what would happen if I rabbited the top. And I want to do that. So maybe we'll do that on the next batch. So I think I'm going to do another. I'm going to keep making boxes. They're fun, man. They're cool. They sell. Everyone wants some boxes. So maybe I'll do one more batch. Perfect, man. Yeah, I'll probably get to the middle, Spencer. If you like the mahogany, I'm going to buy mahogany anyways. So you can pick whatever pieces you want out of that batch if you want to do mahogany. I'll probably get some more lacewood as well because I've really been digging that. And I think the mahogany and lacewood are badass. I know, dude. I was talking to your wife, Han, and some other people the other night. It's like there's something about guys in a wood box. Like, I have 2 of them on my dresser with like old pocket knives, $2 bills, our passport, a buffalo nickel, a couple of rifle shells that are spent from when I went hunting. Like, I probably have like an old, like, I think I have my old bowl from when I used to be a pothead sitting in one of them that I just can't throw away. Just random. I have a coyote nail or like talon, like shit like that. They're like my most prized weird possessions. They are, yeah, and whatever you put in your wood box is something that's very precious to you. You know what I mean? No one else might understand, but I do. I get you, man. You don't put shit you don't want in a wood box. Passport, a buffalo nickel, a couple of rifle shells. Awesome. That's so cool. So I'll run through the stuff that I do have made, and then I will probably hop off. Had a productive day. I was down here for like almost 8 hours. So I don't get that opportunity to do that very often. And I might actually do some quick epoxy once I'm done running some stuff. So I need to finish my personal desk. So actually, if anyone's in the market for a mahogany and black epoxy dining table or desk, I may have one that I'm looking to get rid of for a good deal. Let me know. It's one of the benefits of building custom desks and tables is that when I get sick of one, I just make a new one and sell the old one. So think it's about 36 inches wide by at least 6 feet long. I want to say 7 feet long, I think. But if you're interested at all, let me know. We will start with the art. Oh, awesome. Cool, man. That's what I love doing this stuff, man. It's just cool that people appreciate it too. And like I have pieces in a bunch of people's homes all over the country. It's so cool. So we will start with the art. Kablam. This is 14 by 14. Let me turn this fan off. So 14 by 14. I really like the purple bubbles. Gold and blue. Okay. Also, guys, I do have some tables in my shop. Check them out. Any of the tables that you see in my shop, the coffee table size ones, they are actually not the price that they're set at. I'm doing a flat rate, $1,000 for any one of them. And I have them all here in my inventory if you want to see them closer. So $1,000 flat rate for any of those tables, which is like over half off. Just trying to clear my inventory. Got a lot less space than I used to. Also, Hannah, I'm working on a new commission. I got another fairly large, actually really large commission last week that we signed a contract on. It'll be a big walnut desk. I'm doing epoxy over it. It's like epoxy nebula on like the inner third of it. So I will be doing more epoxy, which means I'll probably be doing a couple more of these. And I know, Hannah, I think you said you liked some colors, but you wanted it like this, but with different colors. Just let me know what colors, and I can make one. And if you like it, you can buy it. If you don't, I'll still make it. We have Ja Butterfly. You know what? I've been doing, fuck it, these for 60. We'll do them for 45. If anyone wants them, $45 tonight. These are, I believe, 16 by 20. I really should know that by now. Yeah, 16 by 20. However you like them. Seems like holographic. Could go like this. I personally would probably hang it like this. I don't know why. That's just what looks right to me. Could go like this. Could go like this. If you're living at a Dr. Seuss house, it could go like this. Another 16 by 20. Really cool one. Again, these are typically 60. I'm going to do them for 45 tonight. 16 by 20. This one I think looks good a lot of ways. I think you can do this one long ways.